Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Air Force Falcons. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Teed up and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. Coming out with it, it's Chambers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him.
Turning it on! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Go, go! On the move. Here's a little room there. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Air Force!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The run inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. He's past the 30. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. The 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The option, the keeper. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now on the option. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the... There he goes! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Scott. Spins away from the defender. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Scott. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
If you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man to...
Caught, and he's got room. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Here we go. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running guy.
Fullback's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads that just The big, burly fullbacks, those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
Turns it on in midfield. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. And that ball's free behind the line. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run in the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Using his legs, it's Scott. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the...
There's some room. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the back. Off the boot, looking for his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Give to the big fullback. Makes him talk to the hand. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The option look. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Third down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they were able to come away with a massive negative play.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mitchell. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football.
Gets loose in the middle. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. Fires quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. They get to him, and now they'll face a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Got his man on the right. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds his tight end. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it on first down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his man. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The snap sets up the throw. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Falcons. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the number 4 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's Arizona looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to our game here in Colorado Springs. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Rushes on him. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going to the run, it's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And that last play will make this third down even more difficult. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Allen. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons will punt this one away. High and away, headed toward the sideline just the way he drew it up. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Finding some room.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try the run. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with the lone back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Tripped up for the tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I
snags it. There's running room. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I
look at this, guys, the offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He'll throw on 3rd down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They want that clock to run. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got a little grass. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. On the run, it's Mitchell. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They feed him again. Nothing doing again. A third straight stop behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nice move to keep running. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got a man. It's Pickett. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And the quick shuffle pass. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle